Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now before we jump into the game, I want to see these virtual training things and see if there's, like, I suppose this might be sort of a tutorial section, but also kind of not. It actually seems like it's a little bit of two different things here, because you're given certain amount of points and stars and things for all of these, and I don't know if I want to do this or when I would want to do this. They had us do this one already just by default, and that's kind of a random one for us to do too. I don't think the game is going to make us do any more of them. So there's like 20 virtual training missions that I'll probably never get around to doing. Oddly. Well, let's go ahead and actually do something worthwhile here. I want to see if I can buy the Pantheon. Probably can't. Then go here, here, and then to this Courtesan assignment. And after we're done with all of that, we're going to move the memories forward. I suppose, yeah, can't afford that. Not really surprised. I suppose what I can do is I can just play the main game. This guy's just running in place. And then see how irritated I suppose I will be with the main game by the time I'm done. And if it turns out that I still have enough energy in me to continue playing the game, then I'll do the DLC. Well, I'm gonna do the DLC. I'll do the virtual missions. And remember, there was the multiplayer in this game, so we couldn't do any we couldn't play that really. This is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Centro Treasures 3, but for some reason Centro Treasures 2 is not available. I don't know why that would be the case. This discount increased to new maps available. Really? Treasure maps. Paintings. So if the discount is increased, that means I should upgrade everything before I purchase anything, shouldn't it? Let's go to this next. This game has too much in it, it seems. It seems like you could have had 3 separate games, completely different. And while it might be slightly crazy when this game came out to have a separate multiplayer for a series of games, in 2017 it would make so much sense for them to say, we're going to have this multiplayer online thing that's free to play, and we're going to just make money through microtransactions. That would actually work rather well these days as a model. And then you could have one team focusing on the multiplayer and one team focusing on the main story, because this game is spread thin. Or at least it feels like it could be.
Ezio, since Madonna Solari's death, her brother Santino claims ownership of us. He struggles to gain Borgia favor and must prove himself leader of the courtesans. Humiliate him in public, and he loses the support of the Borgia. We will not hear from him again.
So I just have to beat up this guy, apparently. And I guess he's just this direction. And we'll just run and bump into people like crazy. So this guy is beating up on the girls. And now we gotta pick him up and deliver him to the fountain. It's slightly different quest here. Drop him near the fountain.
This man is a worthless liar. The courtesans of Roma will never answer to him.
I was trying to throw him right in the fountain. But apparently can't get away with that one. Now his body's over here. We could probably hop up here and loot him. Medicine and 8 florins. So that was a quick experience. And we've got nothing else. There's a thing here that we could probably not afford. A collectible here, treasure, collectible here, collectible here. Maybe we can't even reach that one. Could try this collectible. Can't get past the memory wall here. Probably can't get this far either. And there's some flags. There's like one flag here that we can't reach. A treasure there. Treasure here, treasure there, treasure around. But mostly, I think we've done a good job of cleaning up the area. Well enough so that we can move the story forward, and I imagine in 1, 2, maybe 3 memories of the main story, we unlock a whole bunch of extra sections and more courtesan assignments and more thieves assignments and things like that. But again, having that issue of not really having a ton of stuff to do in between point A and point B, and it spending more time than it should. I should honestly just be able to fast travel if I want to, instead of going with the concept of having a few places in which I can fast travel. I should just be able to fast travel to every memory start location and just begin from that point. So there's the girl.
Salve, cittadini di Roma. Behold a sight most splendid. Caterina Sforza, she-whore of Forli, has at last been brought to heel.
Ha! No one kneels as low as Lucrezia Borgia. Who put you up to this? Was it your brother or your father? Perhaps a bit of both? Perhaps at the same time?
Chiudi la bocca! None speak ill of the Borgia. The same will happen to any who defy us.
Good people of Roma, stay strong! You will be free, your time will come, I swear it!
So, that's not the girl you were in love.
You are here for Cesare and Rodrigo.
Your first love. It's
Caterina
the
is
other
a
girl.
powerful ally. If we help her now while she is weak, she will aid us in return.
2 different C
Perhaps.
names.
But kill Cesare and Rodrigo first.
Don't be detected. Infiltrate the Castel Sant'Angelo and assassinate Caesar and Rodrigo. And I don't think we're gonna really succeed with this. So, like, gotta come back here just to remind ourselves who we're talking about. People, not context. So you have Christina, who is your first love, and then you have Caterina, who is the Countess of Forli. And they really could have just figured out a different name besides C names, so it was a little bit different. And it's not even like the face models and the hair type are that strangely different. Like, I can tell the difference between Claudia and the other two because she's always wearing a hat. She has dark black hair that looks totally different. But it's easy to confuse the two love interests. And remember the part where we saw the Borgia lady there, the Countess, was the DLC that was in the future by several years. So we know we're not going to kill the Countess lady. We really haven't been killing too many women at all. Wow, for a second there, it looked like I was just going to get detected. So if I can blend in with these guys. Full synchronization failed. Like, okay. Would there have been a better way to do this? Like, should I just restart right now? Like, is there a way up here? So we can access this whole section, but I honestly don't think this whole section helps any. And this game might be a little weird in the way it works, because it may never actually let me into this area unless I'm in specific missions. Like, I can't get anywhere with this. So I got that collectible for nothing. I might as well just restart the memory. Let's see. Restart the memory. We haven't done this before, but I assume I get to keep that flag that I picked up. So I think you're just supposed to do this. Hands are off the controller right now. You just walk in a blend. And it makes literally no sense that people would not detect me. Because I'm in no way dressed anything like the Cardinals. Are these guys gonna turn around? Like, in the first game, when you blended with the monks, you were wearing white robes in a similar fashion. Alright, so honestly, I guess I didn't need to do any of that. So, restart the memory again? Last time, I promise. This is a great example of how you could be very OCD about trying to get 100% synchronization. Just be crazy about it and do everything in your opportunity. I guess I probably could have just hopped from all of these points. without getting in the water. And so, like, well, didn't quite make that jump. If I can get free running to really work. But I assume the real difficult stuff, it hasn't even started yet. This is just the beginning of the first checkpoint.
Stop! I have a question for you.
Now, with a pike guy, there's a very good chance he will come and search this area and stab the hay if he saw me. But maybe I'll get lucky too, and this guy will get really close to me. So an interesting question would become, how many yeah, I'm gonna get detected again. Like, I don't know what I was supposed to do with him. Seems like it's a one body per hay bale.
I've seen him before.
And see, that would have probably messed up my full synchronization also. Good thing I have no interest in doing 100% synchronization. Well, apparently at least 3 bodies can be hidden in a hay bale. Yeah, but looking at all of those, I no clue how you were supposed to pull that off. There's no crouch down and hide behind things button. I could have gotten up on higher areas like this, but I don't see how that really affects things.
Forget the Pope, you only answer to me. Roma is the pillar that holds our entire enterprise aloft. She cannot waver, which means neither can you.
What of Il Vaticano?
That tired old man's club. Play along for now, but soon we will have no need of them.
He's left us Roma. She'll be in good hands.
So this is definitely a different experience than what we're normally used to. Guess the question is, where are we supposed to go right now? I guess up. Assassinate from a ledge.
Yes, sir.
There we go. See, did I need to... stab him right through the throat with a nice kill shot. Let's see how much we would get if we looted this body. Oh, about 34 florins. So not a significant enough amount to care. Really? And I think I could probably jump up there, but I don't think I'm supposed to climb all the way to the top. doesn't seem like that's what I'm supposed to do. Instead, it seems like I'm supposed to be over here. And then maybe work my way this direction. Try to be sneaky, but we know that's already been blown. Taking out all 4 of those guys would be slightly irritating. I don't have my double blade, which is weird because I had it in the previous game, and it's really an indicator that this game was developed right in the same time frame as the previous game, and the same concepts are just getting reapplied. We're really just playing Assassin's Creed 2 2.0 with slightly different story and slightly different environments. More of an argument that you could probably take the entire Ezio collection and work on combining it into one better, slightly abbreviated and abridged game. Area is not available. Fine. I need to be careful to not knock him out of the area I'm supposed to be in then. $1670 out of that chest. Where's the sync point? I've done something wrong here. I guess I wasn't supposed to climb this way. Break. So how am I supposed to get down here? Like, I can't jump over this at all. Break, dodge, stab, kill. That one wanted to run away. So I was supposed to somehow, I guess I started there and I was supposed to just sneak all the way over this direction with a decent multitude of different ways I could have worked towards that. At least I found a chest. My notoriety is at half. It'll probably be at full by the time we're done with this game. This level. It certainly feels like it's something big is gonna happen, but I kind of doubt it. I think less than I would realize. Alright.
Stop! I want you.
Now, the next location is this way. And the next location seems to be up. I don't recall seeing these spots where you could climb in the last time we were here. So I don't know if this section was somehow blocked off or can only be approached in certain ways. Gotta be careful to do this the right way. Otherwise I'll end up jumping.
Cesare.
Lucrezia.
So
I hope you have.
I don't know if that was his
But
or
mouth on her. How I'd love to sew it
her
shut.
brother
I'd
or
rather
her
like it
husband.
open myself.
Oh.
Have you talked to the Pope about the funds requested by my banker?
He is away from the Castello, and he might need some convincing when he returns.
That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
No. Only it gets quite lonely here. You and I spend so little time together these days, busy as you are with your other conquests.
Soon. Once I have secured the throne of Italia,
You are going to be my queen. And your loneliness will be a thing of the past.
I cannot wait.
behave yourself while I am gone.
Notice her hair is transparent again. That seems to be a common glitch in this engine. This version of the engine, at least. So let's access the Cesare Borgia, noble captain of the general papal forces, born to Rodrigo Borgia, mistress Benisov. Cesare studied law, Rodrigo's favorite, blah blah blah. Cesare last it. Still looking, still looking. Is there anything useful here? No, not really. And the problem with any kind of actual historical data in a story like this is you can't trust any of it. Not for a second. When you're playing a game that is about magical ancient aliens and all kinds of special abilities.
The Captain General is leaving for Urbino.
So anything you see here, you have to take with such a large grain of salt.
Be very disappointed.
So he escaped. We couldn't kill him. Slightly unsurprising that that's the case. We don't even fully know if he's the real main bad guy. In the previous game, we kind of had that problem too of the bad guys not being clearly labeled and marked.
How was the journey to Roma? Did you sit in Cesare's private carriage?
You're pathetic, Lucrezia.
What did he talk about? His plans for Napoli? Did you like it?
I can't remember.
Perhaps you will remember this. That puts you in your place. Lock it and give me the key.
So, is that the amount of violence on women this game is comfortable with? One strike with a iron by another woman? Seems like that's very much the case. It's strange how things have kind of changed, and now I'm more of the opinion that if you go around playing a game where you kill hundreds, if not thousands, of nameless, faceless men, there should be at least an attempt to have some female characters in there too that are guards and just nameless, faceless cannon fodder. but that most certainly wasn't the case for a large amount of time, and it's still not the case completely. Just run down here and not get caught. Is this the right direction? I don't believe so. This is a dead end. I think we've already been somewhere in this. Like, where am I supposed to be going? Come on. Jump up here. Jump back here. Reach this. Do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And last time we couldn't get through this door. And this time we can't get through the door. But we can go this direction. Whereas last time we came through this direction and there was this great... So they're reusing the map, but not anywhere as much as they were reusing the map in the overworld. Let's see. Why is this gate open if I can't go through it? Guess I am supposed to go this direction. Can't free this guy, can't free this guy.
Please, can you reach this water jug for me? I cannot get through.
Anything else I can reach, Prince?
Ezio, what are you doing here?
50% sink.
To the tailor.
Rescuing me will provoke Cesare's wrath.
Fortunately for us, he is away. Any chance there is a second key?
The guard handed his to Lucrezia, so I assume not.
Do you know where she is?
Her quarters are at the top of the castello.
Alright, stay here. That key is as good as mine.
I'm not going anywhere.
So now we have to obtain the key from her. Do not lose more than 10 health squares. I think that's probably going to be moderately easy for me, considering I don't even have 10 health squares. Hey, we received new emails, so we could exit the Animus. Thanks for telling me, game. Because that's what I want to do, is run around the open world again. Looks like there might be a doorway there, and might be a pathway down this way.
I love you so. I want to sing it to the heaven.
Please, you must whisper it only to yourself. If Cesare found out, who knows what he would do.
So who's this guy?
Newly widowed?
He killed my husband.
Oh.
Cesare has always been jealous of my attentions. But that should not deter us.
No.
I will keep our secret.
Grazie. Your lips called to me.
What was that?
I'm late for rehearsal. Farewell, my love.
The gate was open?
I heard the entire exchange, mia signora, and can vouch for it.
Good. Tell Cesare. We shall see how it feels when the shoe is on the other foot.
Yes, signora.
Yeah, you're gonna get killed doing that. Haven't heard the phrase, shoot the messenger. So I can't, per se, assassinate her. But maybe I can punch her. Nope, can't do anything.
Please, continue.
We know we couldn't kill her because she's in this story later.
How nice to finally meet after hearing so much. Pity
This is the
Cesare
first
is
time
no
they
longer.
met.
He would have enjoyed this.
My fight is not with you, Lucrezia. Free Caterina, and I will stand down.
Impossible.
Then you leave me no choice.
Guards!
Wow, just knocked her over, and it flung her dress way up. I wasn't expecting that. So, man, every time she falls, it flings that dress straight up. I'm trying to knock her down to search her body.
I cannot leave you out here to cause trouble, so you're coming with me. Scream, however, and I will be forced to take your tongue.
Rescuing princesses from castles now?
And so now I'm just dragging her. Interesting. Let's just pull out a sword.
I bet you think you're doing great things, charging around, killing whomever you wish.
What happens if I dropped her down the stairs? Would she roll?
Do you know what became of the patsy once your hunt was finished? Your dear friend Lorenzo stripped them of everything and threw them into prison, even those who played no part in the conspiracy.
Prisoner is fleeing. Stop that.
The women were forbidden to marry, and the family tombstones were erased, wiped from the history books. Poof! Just like that. You ignored the consequences of your actions, content to set events into motion, but unwilling to see them through.
I think this is the right direction, right?
Cesare will finish what he started and bring peace to Italia. He kills for a higher purpose, unlike you.
Which way is the right way? And she won't run if
The ignorant make easy targets.
Whatever, my words are wasted here. Hypocrita.
This is really stupid. Just stab her. Like you would stab any other character in this game. Any other man, you would have just killed her and taken the key off of her. But no, you've got to be the chivalrous one. And if you're going to be the chivalrous one and go down this route, then I'm going the wrong direction. I'm making this harder on myself. And she doesn't roll down the stairs. She kind of clips through them. Is it this direction? Nope. So I'm going the wrong direction again. This really sucks that there's so many different ways you can go, and I've managed to go the wrong way every single time. But I kind of understand the idea here of trying to do something different. They're desperately trying to have different actions and interactions in a game that honestly doesn't need it. I think I was happy with Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 just being mostly focused around the idea of doing the same thing over and over again. Particularly 2. 1 was a little bit more varied. But this is just ridiculous. He should have just killed her. Like, totally, just killed her.
Salute, Lucrezia. How I've missed you.
Vai a farti fottere, Troia!
Always a pleasure. Bring her here, I'll take the key. Classy. Guards! Guards! That's enough out of you!
Can you walk?
No.
I guess we are going out the front.
Now we have to not be detected as I carry her. I mean, seriously, did we need to do this? Like, how was I not going to be detected then?
Wait here.
As if I have a choice.
Now, oddly, the tattered and ripped clothing of... Maybe the idea was to run around.
Ezio? With Forli taken, I am useless to you.
You have a family.
It is not your family. That night at the villa, I had to ensure our allegiance to protect Forli. Do you understand, Ezio?
E la politica. Of course. I knew it. You did not explain.
I'm probably going the wrong way, I guess.
Caterina. Di Cesare.
No. My name must still have some small value. I was left unspoiled.
I want him stopped! Ora!
Was that really a line of dialogue you needed to have in the story? Like, honestly?
What are you doing, Ezio?
I mean, you talk about being classy as you do things that are unclassy. I don't think they know how to just leave some things unsaid instead of question whether a rape has occurred or not. And by questioning it, you can still easily go through the idea that
Don't you dare.
I can't believe that worked. I just knocked him down and he died. Did he just land on?
Always best to be thorough.
Figlio di puttana. Never do that to me again.
And where is she? She's over here. She has like 3 health, so if I'm not careful, she might die. And boy, does that animation not work. How am I going to open the gate? There's some weird bugs in this game that
It seems to open from over there.
that don't seem like they existed in the previous game, and that's not hugely surprising. But because of the co-development of these games, man, where's... oh. Maybe I just needed one of those. No, I need 2. The overlapping development, not the co-development. There was probably more than a co-development, as many different groups made these different parts of Assassin's Creed games in the series. And if they thought I was going to put her down in the middle, they should have had given me a little bit more room. 50% sync for like 3 different memories.
Ride across the breach. I will cover it.
New memory available. Achieve a kill streak of at least 5 guards. Escort Katrina on horseback as she flees from the castle of Sant'Angelo. So.
Hey, hey! I'm out of it! I'm here, second!
Why is she not following me? Desynchronized ally lost. What in the world just happened? She was right there. This sucks. Like, seriously, what happened? Did I just run and she gets stuck behind the door? Oh no, she started going the other direction. Alright. And since we've done like 3 or 4 kill things.
Find Machiavelli there. He will be waiting for me.
What about you?
Someone has to stay here and distract the guards.
Get back in one piece, or I will never forgive myself.
Go!
So I guess we don't see her family at all. Let's see. Kill streak of 5. I don't see how I could have done that. There's only 4 guards here. So I'm trying to kill as many of these guys as possible. I'm supposed to remain in the area. And it's saying, warning, remain in the area. And the timing is running out. We got the kill streak. It's 10 more seconds. Am I doing it right or am I doing it wrong? See, if this says you failed, then I have no idea what I was supposed to do.
Who's that?
Why are a bunch of things exploding? Like, we didn't do anything at all that would have caused anything to in any way explode. So let's dive into the water and then swim. And then dive again and swim. Of course, I'm fully notorious now, and I feel like you almost certainly were going to be fully notorious by the time that happened and all of that was done. Bank deposits made. The question is, how many bank deposits have been made? Because it should have been 2 or 3. And I'm not certain there actually was. We have this here, and we could run to this here on the way to Tiber Island, I suppose. And there's only one memory here, and everything else seems like it's the same. Maybe. No, the memory walls are still in place, and all of that. So nothing's really changed. And then we could leave the Animus, of course. Then I wanted to look at the DNA. We're on sequence 4, and we went from memory 1 to now memory 5. We did 4 of them in a row, which leads me to believe that there's a decent chance that the remaining memories are also going to easily what's the word I'm trying to say? Well, this is gonna happen a lot. Anytime I run by any of the guards, they're just gonna attack me immediately. These guards will help me a little bit, but where's the chest? Come up. Here's the chest. And see, you can see these guys are down there fighting them. Sorta, you can see them. How about we take this guy on? Notoriety reduced by 75%. Vigilantes, when liberated from the Borgia influence, citizens will help you. That's who those people are. And now we just go back to this memory. Because I don't think I can hit the bank right now. Excuse me, horse. Sounds like there's a collectible here. Notoriety is now down to what I would like it to be. I hear a collectible in this area. There it is. Come on, run, run, run. Well, that didn't work greatly. I believe this is one of the many entrances to the secret assassin's lair, so I'll just use this.
Ezio.
Where is Machiavelli?
I could not find him.
I brought the Contessa here.
Caterina.
Care to tell us where you have been?
Looking for Ezio. What of Cesare and Rodrigo?
Cesare rode off before I could get close to him, and Rodrigo was somewhere else entirely.
That is odd. Rodrigo is usually at the Castello.
Very odd indeed.
What a waste. No offense.
None taken.
With Cesare gone to Urbino, we must build our forces.
I thought we intended to strike now.
Impossible. Cesare commands a massive army in Romagna. You would never reach him.
I say we work here, in Roma. Erode the Borgia's influence, while restoring our own. And in fact, I want to begin right now. Volpe, bring Claudia and Bartolomeo here. Machiavelli, meet me outside.
So finally we get the new feature that makes Brotherhood so much better. I think.
Look, the Borgia rob everything from the people to maintain power.
Honestly, this should have been
What do you intend to do?
the first
We will
5 minutes
recruit
of the
him to our
game.
cause.
You cannot be serious.
To win this war, Machiavelli, we need loyal soldiers. By recruiting enemies of the state, we arm those who have been disarmed by the Borgia.
Go then. Recruit our first novices.
Fight with 2 citizens of Rome against the oppression of the Borgia and recruit them to the Assassin's Guild, except lose no more than 5 health. Alright. So, we saw this in the previous games where the bad guys were, the guards were harassing people, usually women, and then you would free them and they would go, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now they've taken that idea and turned it into recruiting
The
them.
liberation of Roma has begun. If you choose to flee, do so now. But if you choose to fight, stand with me against the Borgia.
I am tired of hiding in the shadows. I will join you.
Then seek Niccolo Machiavelli on Isola Tiberina, and we will make you one of us. Their lies will no longer mask your truth.
So, I've just recruited an assassin who will work for me, and that is going to become the main part of this. This also works better than the four guards guarding a couple treasure chests in a building.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Your actions are truly noble. Allow my fury to strike with yours.
So at least we can get female assassins on our side, which is cool. Ish. Of course, those 2 actions already raised my notoriety again. And what do we have on the map now? Let's see. We have Ezio's hideout, which is not where we're supposed to really go right now. A main memory here, and a recruit an assassin, 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 a recruit assassins. This is an assassin tower, which I suppose all the towers that I liberated are now assassin towers, and that's nice. There's several recruit assassin missions all over the place, and a Christina mission. So let's look at the Borgia influence. It was quite a while ago that I just destroyed that Borgia tower. Look at the total economy. It's slowly growing. We wanted to get to red on everything. And then we have an interesting, I suppose, setup. We didn't get a new secondary weapon, and there's nothing here that really talks about how many assassins we need. So it might be worth it to do this one, this one, this one, and then run here, here, and then here, and see if by the time we've done all of those, we've gotten the maximum amount of assassins that we need, or if there's really gonna ask us to do all of these things on top of all of the other things that we've already done. I suppose the answer might be in this, but I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like there's a memory specifically labeled for each character. I think they're kind of randomly generated. So I'll see how many assassins I can recruit in the first place before we start the next main gameplay thing. But it's certainly going to change how we play now. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.